Welcome to Module 4. In this session, we'll move from design and manufacturing into real-world construction. We'll focus on how SIP panels are handled, installed, and joined together on site, and review best practices that ensure performance and durability. Preparing the site. Before SIPs arrive, the site must be ready. This means the foundation is level, the sill plate is anchored, and dimensions are verified against the shop drawings. Unlike stick framing, where adjustments can be made as you go, SIP installation depends on precision from the start. If the foundation is out of level, panels won't align properly, and that can compromise both structural strength and airtightness. That's why early site prep is so critical. Handling and storage. SIP panels are large, heavy, and must be handled with care. Manufacturers often recommend storing panels flat on dunnage and protecting them with tarps until they're installed. Forklifts or cranes may be required for larger panels, especially jumbo roof SIPs. Careless handling, like dropping panels or storing them on uneven ground, can cause damage to the foam core or OSB skins. Best practice is to plan handling logistics before panels arrive. Installation sequence. The basic installation sequence usually begins with wall panels, followed by roof panels, and finally floor panels if they're part of the system. Panels are set in place according to the numbering on the shop drawings. Seams between panels are joined using splines, either structural insulated splines, surface splines, or mechanical connectors. Each joint is also sealed with expanding foam or sealant to maintain the airtight envelope. Getting this sequence right ensures both speed and performance. Joint sealing and airtightness. Airtightness is one of the defining benefits of SIP construction, but only if joints are sealed correctly. Manufacturers typically specify spray-applied foam sealant, beads of mastic, or adhesive tapes at each joint. Think of this step as the difference between achieving code minimum and passive house levels of efficiency. A poorly sealed joint could result in air leakage, condensation, and long-term durability issues. Roof installation. Roof SIPs require special attention. Because panels are large and heavy, cranes or panel lifters are often needed. Roof panels must also be supported at ridges, valleys, and hips with structural members, much like trusses in conventional framing. Weather is another factor. If panels are left exposed during rain, moisture can penetrate seams. That's why best practice is to install roof underlayment as soon as possible after SIPs are set. Electrical and plumbing coordination. One of the challenges in SIP construction is integrating utilities. Electrical chases are typically pre-routed in the factory, and installers must follow shop drawings to pull wires through those channels. Plumbing, on the other hand, is usually not run through SIPs, it's routed through interior partitions instead. Coordination between the SIP installer and the MEP trades is essential. If an electrician or plumber starts cutting into SIP panels on site, it can undermine structural integrity and void warranties. Moisture protection. Moisture management is crucial. SIP panels are made of OSB skins, and while treated for durability, they're not meant to remain wet. During installation, panels must be protected from prolonged exposure to rain. Roof assemblies should be dried in quickly, and flashing details at windows, doors, and roof edges must follow manufacturer guidelines. If moisture penetrates SIPs and remains trapped, it can lead to swelling or even rot. So, moisture detailing is as important as structural connection. Quality control checks. Throughout installation, crews should perform regular quality checks. Are all joints sealed properly? Are panels aligned with shop drawings? Is the structure plumb, level, and square? Has weather protection been applied quickly? These checks are not just paperwork. They're the difference between a high-performing SIP building and one that struggles with durability issues later. To summarize, SIP installation is faster than stick framing, but it requires careful planning and discipline. From foundation prep to sealing joints and protecting against moisture, every step matters. In the next module, we'll dive into how mechanical systems, especially HVAC, integrate with SIP assemblies. This is one of the most important topics for designers and builders, since airtight, well-insulated SIP envelopes require thoughtful ventilation and heating, cooling strategies.